Hey, so y'all saying react to the GiGi and Kai stuff. Y'all, this video an hour and a half long, guys. Damn. Well, y'all said skip to when she's in the bed? Y'all said skip to when she's in the bed? This video an hour and a half. Ain't no chance. Yeah, skip to when she's in the bed. Okay. Alright, so I haven't...
And it says my name.
I haven't seen anything about this. I ain't gonna lie.
Good morning, y'all.
Okay, I've seen people like reacting to it. I've seen like a few like clips of like people talking about this, but I haven't seen anything, you know, to do with this. We're gonna watch a little bit of it, you know what I'm saying?
It is January 20th, 2026.
We're gonna watch a little bit of it.
Before my birthday. My birthday is at 12. And I really just woke up this morning on some shit like feeling like I don't want to go into my birthday with anything and everything that I do have on my chest. I'm not even finna sit here and speak on or talk about anything that was going on behind the scenes. I'm just going to speak on and talk about the things that y'all are putting on the fucking scene, okay? Y'all are doing this shit. I'm really tired of feeling like I'm being...
Hey, real question, I'm not even being funny, like I'm being so serious. Before she was dating Kai, what did she do? Like I'm no shade, no, I'm being so for real. I never heard of her until she became Kai's girl. I never heard of it. Like I don't know. I really don't know. Content, music video groupie. Oh, she was in music videos? IG model, just an influencer, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of her.
Play with like I'm just some weird ass bitch that I am not. First things first, I seen a lot of people talking about the situation with the YouTube video when I did revealing my Christmas list to Santa. That whole video idea was Kai's idea. Originally, I was going to do wrapping his car in Christmas lights. At the end of the day, that month, I was just trying to think of quick videos. He came to me one day and seen that TikTok trend going around, and he was like, yo, this would be funny if, you know, I dressed up and we did this video. Matter of fact, let me find the actual video that he showed me as an example.
You need to watch the Shay's video.
Right
what did
here,
the Shay do?
This is the video.
This is my 2020.
Shout out to Sanaya and EJ. Okay, shout out to Sanaya and EJ because y'all inspired him to want us to do that video, right? And in her video, she was asking for like cars. I don't know if y'all seen the video, but she was asking for like cars. Over exaggerate the items so your partner can have a funny reaction. As y'all know, around that time, Kai was not on the internet. Like, of course, everybody knew it was him, but he didn't want to like make it obvious that it was him. That's why he dressed up as Santa. That's why he wasn't saying words, or when he was talking, he was saying it in a deeper voice or just things like that. The video was supposed to be funny. When I posted that video, a lot of people took the humor out of it, but a lot of people didn't. And then after this situation happened, it's like y'all are trying to drag that situation. That had nothing to do with it. Like I said, a lot of the items on there were just to exaggerate the video, but a lot of the items on there are items we talked about me getting already. And it really just pisses me off the way people be thinking they know.
Y'all think that they talked about her getting a G-Wagon already? I don't know. Kai got a different type of bag, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just reacting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my part. You know, skip 2 minutes. Why am I skipping 2 minutes? Because then I'm gonna miss something and I'm not gonna know what the hell she talking about.
Your whole life behind a like, y'all will never make me feel bad for wanting certain things. Before Kai, I was getting shit. Like, I been had shit. I been told y'all this shit been going on. Why the fuck would I get in a relationship with somebody and then not want the shit that I've been already getting before I was with him? Y'all don't want to know the type of cars I was asking for my sweet 16. Like, I was a 16-year-old driving a Benz. I was a 14, 15-year-old.
Okay, so she came for money. So she basically saying that she wasn't So asking for an AMG isn't crazy because like she was driving a Benz type shit when she was, you know, Kaden, I appreciate that sub. So she was driving a Benz when she was, you know what I'm saying? You know, she
driving
popping the
my
shit type
parents'
shit.
luxury cars to school. Y'all don't know me. Like the fuck, if I ask my nigga for some shit, that's between me and my nigga. As soon as we will put y'all in our business a little bit, y'all would take that shit and just run with it. Like I ain't never had shit before. No, bitch, I been having shit. I been getting shit. Like shit been going on and shit ain't gonna stop going on.
So she been getting her way is what she's saying. So like, you know, she's saying it like she's been spoiled. So that's what she's saying, is she's been spoiled. So she don't feel like it's wrong if she asks for some shit. So she's saying that she never struggled. That's what she's saying. So she's saying that she's not in the wrong because she's used to that type of shit. So when she asks for a G-Wagon, it's innocent because she's used to that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what she's saying.
Shit's still going on. Like we're not together, but shit's still going on. Like I said, some of the items on the video were exaggerated items, but the car wasn't. I ain't gonna lie. It's like I like nice shit. He like nice shit too. I just bought this nigga an AP for his birthday. Just ain't buying his APs. It's so crazy because I just told somebody the other day, like, yeah, like I gifted him an AP for his birthday. They like, what? Mind you, I haven't even bought myself an AP. I haven't bought myself a watch at all. But me being his girlfriend and the way that he shows up for people and the way that he goes all out for people, and I'm not gonna say he doesn't get that in return, but 9 times out of 10, he's not really getting that in return. As his girlfriend, I just felt like it was up to me to show up for him. I don't even like to make shit about materials, but material is all.
I could speak on that, but I'ma just let that one go because
Always going to be a part of a relationship when two people are established in life. Like, yes, he has surpassed where I am in life, but that doesn't take away from where I am. It was a lot of shit I was doing just because I just wanted to. But if I'm doing nice shit for my boyfriend, why wouldn't he want to do nice shit back for me? We did nice shit for each other. That's a part of a relationship. I'm not a bitch in a relationship that's just pulling from a. I never asked him for shit until.
She said that she don't like talking about materialistic things, but she's talking about materialistic things. She talked about how she had a Benz. She talked about the video of them asking for shit to exaggerate it to make a better video, which the video was about materialistic things. And then she just talked about how she bought him an AP, which I get it. Like, she's going to say that she's just defending herself, which, I mean, technically she is. But, you know, like, we're talking about materialistic things. I don't know. I guess she's trying to address everything. So I don't want to talk like too soon and shit. You know, so I'm just reacting, bro. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to react, bro. Don't get on my case, bro.
Till it was time to ask for shit, which is Christmas or my birthday. When he's asking what I want, that's when I let you know. Other than that, I let a nigga do what he want to do. I don't ask for shit. I don't need a nigga for shit. And they don't take care of me. Honestly and truthfully, I really don't even give a fuck that y'all had anything to say about that video, because at the end of the day, y'all will never make me feel like I don't deserve what I feel I deserve in life. When it comes to shit like that, I really wish people would just mind their own tax bracket. Mind your money. Mind your money. Mind the money that you spend. Mind what your bitch is doing for you. Mind what your is doing for you. If mine is doing certain things for me, why are you so concerned? Why does certain things concern you?
It's not that, you know, for one, once you put your business out on social media, it becomes, you put it in the spot to be judged. You know, you don't have to care about it, but of course people gonna judge regardless. You're gonna have the haters, you're gonna have the people on your side. You might feel that you're used to it. I mean, you might feel that you deserve it, but you just said you've been getting it since you was sweet 16. So most people, as you know, on the internet, grew up broke. I grew up broke, for sure. So if you come out asking somebody for a G-Wagon and you feel you deserve the G-Wagon, out of all things, you feel you should ask somebody for a G-Wagon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's a $100,000+ car. You know, you feel that you deserve a G-Wagon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I get what she's trying to say. it's just like she just popped her shit that she had her way, and then she feels she deserves a G-Wagon. And like I don't know. I grew up broke, so my view is gonna be different. And I know a lot of y'all's will too, because you know, you probably grew up broke too. So it's just she's not gonna see it how everybody else is seeing it because she already had her way. Like she said, she's been having her way since before she could drive. You know what I'm saying?
Just because you're not
Like it's kind of yeah, exactly. It's kind of like she's going about it the wrong way, type shit.
doing
That's
it
kind of
for
what it is.
your don't mean
You
the
know?
next ain't doing it for his. Just like your ain't buying you an AP, his was. Then to go on to the next video, when I did my mental health check-in and I was telling y'all that 2025 was really a rough year, but I still am going to count the things that I am blessed with. I still have been living wonderful, and the things that I have been experiencing were so nice. How the fuck do y'all try to make somebody feel like they shouldn't count the shit that they blessed with? In the beginning of that video, I literally was talking about how hard of a year I was having. Y'all done gave me a fucking hard time this whole year. Being 21 was one of the hardest years of my life. But was I blessed with a lot? Hell yeah. I'm overly blessed. I am overly blessed. So I don't try to make the bad look bigger than the good. At the end of the day, I'm trying to focus on the good. Like, yes, a lot of bad shit happened. A lot of bad shit is still going on. And that's why I'm right here today. Before I turn 22 tomorrow, I don't want to hear shit from y'all. Like, after today, I'm not speaking on shit. I'm not talking about shit. Y'all know I don't even come to the internet with shit. I'm not no internet ass, but y'all are really on.
Okay, this is what I hate, right? I was waiting on her to say that. This is what I personally hate. And again, I know that I'm not trying to take this out of context or nothing. I know what she's trying to say. But when people say that they're not internet, your job is the internet. You knew when you got with the most popular streamer, the biggest streamer in the entire world, you knew that his community is now going to be on you. You knew that you were going to gain a clout from it, regardless of if that was the reasoning that you did it or not, which I'm not saying it was. But if you get with him, you know that his community and all that shit and the light that you gonna have on him. Like you was courtside with him, you was on stream with him, you was putting yourself out there on the internet. You did the video with him asking for a G-Wagon to get the reaction and make the funny video, and you was thinking about all the ideas in December, like you said. So you're being internet. So you can't bite the hand that feeds you, you know what I'm saying? If you're making money off the internet, if that's your job, if that's how you're making your income, you know what I'm saying, then that's also, you're being internet. You part of the internet shit. So at that point, when people are questioning you and shit, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Internet making me look like a bitch that I'm not. And y'all know I normally don't say shit. And I wasn't gonna say shit, but I don't know. I woke up this morning feeling like the fuck everybody else get to say shit. Everybody else get to put their two think pieces in. Why the fuck I can't say what the fuck I need to say?
Comments do
right?
get annoying
Why
sometimes
can't
for
I
sure.
say what
But
Gabrielle
I know.
First y'all say, oh, she's a gold digger because she's asking for a car. Oh, and she was draining him because she's talking about the things she's experiencing in life and how she's so blessed. Y'all want me to not feel blessed because y'all feel like another motherfucker is sad or depressed? When that motherfucker was the same motherfucker on these trips and happy smiling with me, playing with turtles and goddamn playing with pigs and shit. Like, we was living the same life. We was both smiling. Now, do he probably have more things on his mind than I do? Yes. But that's a man. He probably is going through more shit mentally. But one thing I can say is, I don't know if he'll admit it today, but he admits to me, when he would be away from me, his brain would just be so full of chaotic shit. But when he's with me, this was his peaceful space. All relationships go through shit, so I ain't gonna sit here and say like,
Now I feel like I'm being manipulated. I ain't gonna lie. He might be going through more shit, but that's a man. When he wasn't with me, his mind was more chaotic. But when he was with me, he was at peace. See, now I feel like I'm being manipulated, bro. And I'm not trying to like seem like a hater or nothing like at all. I'm simply just reacting, but like you have to hear how she's saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like she's basically saying, I made him happy, so I don't know what, like I don't like save space. I mean, you're his girl, so I mean, I imagine like, or you were his girl, so I imagine you would be the safe space. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this is very like just listen to what she just said, right? I'm gonna just
But that's a man. He probably is going through more shit mentally. But one thing I can say is, I don't know if he'll admit it today, but he admits to me when he would be away from me, his brain would just be so full of chaotic shit. But when he's with me, this was his peaceful space. All relationships go through shit, so I ain't gonna sit here and say like, oh, I was always peaceful, because I wasn't. Like, as a girlfriend, that relationship really made me grow up in ways that I never thought I would have to, but I appreciate it so much because now it's like I know. As a woman, we are very emotional. When we don't feel like a priority in a situation, or when a man can't prioritize us the way that we are prioritizing them, it makes us feel defeated. Well, it makes
you're not the biggest streamer in the entire world. You don't have 1 million subs in a month. You're not pioneering a whole platform. You're not changing the way people look at something on social media. You've been driving Benzes and shit since before you was 16. You know what I'm saying? And somebody said I'm dick riding Kai. How am I dick riding Kai? That's the truth. How is it? Y'all, you can't get with somebody, right? That's literally the biggest streamer in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like she just stated how she was. That's the truth. I know the truth hurts. I know it. So obviously shoot the messenger. Cool. Stop asking, is this about me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't.
me. I'm not gonna speak for all of y'all, but if I'm pouring everything I got into my nigga and I don't feel like he's pouring everything he got back into me, it causes conflict. It makes,
because baby, he got 1 million subscribers he got 1 million subscribers to tend to. Like he's the biggest streamer in the world. You know what I'm saying? He can only prioritize when he can fit you in. You're the only girl he talks to. You know that you don't have to ask for anything. Anything you want, he got it. All you got to do is be a support system and be loyal. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all I imagine he was asking for. I know he didn't text or send me 20,000. I know he didn't say buy me some food or none of that. He's chasing his dream, being the biggest, being as productive as he can, running a group, starting a brand, doing all this. And I'm not trying to just take his side because he's a man. I'm simply that's what it is, bro. So like if you're emotional because he can't come, he can't come watch a TV show with you all 12 episodes, it's because he's still, providing for his community. You know what I'm saying? So not being able to hold it down, because I know for a fact she ain't gonna go get with a regular guy. She ain't gonna go get with somebody that she ain't gonna go get with somebody that can't provide in that way, somebody that isn't financially stable, somebody that isn't like that. And anybody that's in a good financial position is very busy. So therefore they got their own time, you know what I'm saying? And I see all of y'all females in the chat agreeing with me, you know what I'm saying? That's where the self-involved comment comes from. She's a little too focused on herself and the attention and not the fact he has the world on his shoulders. Exactly. This isn't a regular guy, you know what I'm saying? This isn't a regular person that you're with. I get what she's saying, but if you want somebody that can spoil you in that way, but baby, I don't know shit. Go get you somebody that done sold their company for $420 million and sit on a yacht every day or something, and you just got to stand there and look pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like You know, you can't have the best of both worlds, bro. And I'm doing a reaction video, y'all. This is what I'm doing. We got 1,500 motherfuckers watching this bitch. It's a reaction video, y'all. If you don't want to see my reaction, you know how to lead them motherfucker, man.
A woman feel neglected, and then once a woman feels neglected, now there's problems, and that's okay.
Neglected
Relationships
how?
go through shit. Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. I done cheated on him with YoungBoy. Then it went to YoungBoy bought the G-Wagon. Then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things, but I don't even fucking know this man. I don't know YoungBoy. First of all, y'all even putting me in a situation.
Hey, neglected is crazy though. Neglected is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. Feeling neglected is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
Situation with a married man is so fucking disrespectful. Like, I don't know what YoungBoy and his wife or what YoungBoy and his family do or how they move, but I know how Gabrielle fucking move. Gabrielle ain't dealing with no wife. Mind you, I've always said I'm not ready for kids, and I'm not dealing with no with kids. I'm sorry. Like, my first has to be your first. Why the fuck would I step out on my boyfriend who don't have half the shit going on? No disrespect to him or his family, but that this man got going on. Why the fuck would I go mess with a man who has what? I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and a wife? First of all, Kai knows I don't play that cheating shit. I'm the type of I'm going through everything that you got. I done seen so many people say, oh my gosh,
I'm going through everything that you got. So then he didn't cheat. And you feel neglected, but it was already proven, and she admitted it, that she cheated, right? She had a boy best friend, right? She admitted it, right? This is what I say. I seen messages. She admitted it. She said that she felt wrong, etc., etc. Am I right, chat? Am I right? Tell me if I'm wrong, though. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, right or wrong? Right or wrong? Everybody's saying I'm right.
what was in Gigi's phone that Kai seen? Not a motherfucking thing. My phone damn near ain't even had no password on it. The way that knew my password to like, I told this, if you believe any of that bullshit, you could take my phone to the fucking DEA, had them strip this motherfucker down.
She
Matter of
didn't
fact,
cheat,
take
gang.
both of them.
I ain't gonna lie.
Take
A
all
boy
of
best
them.
friend is
Every
cheating,
other
gang.
phone
I ain't gonna
that
lie
I've
to
had
you.
previous.
I don't care who say it. A boy best friend is cheating, gang. You should not confide in a boy best friend and text a boy best friend on a fake Instagram account, gang. If you gotta do that, if that's that much of your friend and only friends, you better call the motherfucker's number. You better call his number. And if you take up for that, saying a boy best friend texting him on a Finsta isn't cheating,
I'll go look for them hoes. Like, ain't shit in my motherfucking phone. The way y'all are trying to make me seem like I'm just this dog ass. I thought that was gonna be my husband. And y'all thinking shit funny. Like, shit really ain't funny. Like, that shit's not funny. I see his friends laughing and thinking shit cute, thinking shit cool. Who the fuck laughs at their friend going through a breakup? Or who the fuck gets excited behind their friend going through a breakup? But then I thought about it. Every friend that fucking laughed or got excited was a nigga that was on my dick. Deshae, why the fuck are you saying anything? I seen the clip where Deshae was like, oh, I was never a fan of Kai.
she had to gather her thoughts after she mentioned Deshae. Listen to the audio change. Listen, look.
I seen the clip.
She like, okay, I gotta gather my thoughts real quick. I done name drop. Hold on. She had to get that shit together. She had to get that shit together, bro. But I do want to react to Deshae's video. I did see. I think he omitted some shit or something. I don't really know. I haven't seen none of this. But I haven't seen none of this. But I do know that females always say that the dude's friends was in their messages. Always, 100%. And a lot of times it be true. A lot of times it do be true. But they always say that.
Was a nigga that was on my dick. Deshae, why the fuck are you saying anything?
He admitted knowing her and trying to get with her
where
before
Deshae was
Kai.
like,
Well,
oh,
what happened before
I was
Kai don't
never
matter.
a fan of Kai and GiGi. Kai need to da 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 da. Of course you weren't a fan of my heart. Because you wanted to be my nigga. Like, you wanted to be my, like, Deshae. But let me give y'all a backstory on this Deshae. When me and Kai first got together, Deshae was calling and texting Kai like, oh, that's a little girl, you like her, like nah, bro, I don't think you should fuck with her. But was the main nigga trying to fuck with me. Mind you, me and his sister were best friends from when we were like 13, 14 years old until 21. Deshae had been trying to fuck with me since I was like 13, 14 years old, since I met them. And Des, you thought shit was so funny, thought shit was so cool, thought shit was so cute, right? You were so happy that your friend is now not in a relationship. But Des, you also were trying to fuck with me. It's so crazy how the niggas that are his friends that got up here laughing, thinking shit cute, thinking shit funny, and spoke on it was the niggas trying to fuck with me. Des, I just caught your ass the other day. Hold on, let's pull it up, because I just caught your ass the other day on my page. What the fuck are you on my page liking my shit for? Once I caught you on my page liking my shit the other day, I then went to your page, went to go DM you and tell you about yourself until I came across the DMs you have been sending me since 2021, Des. Hold on, where is it at? What this say? Actually, I'm just put it right here. I'm just put it on the screen. DTB Des goes to page. Cool. Mind you, Des was liking my shit on, what day is this? January 16th. Today's January 20th. This was 4 days ago. Okay? You are so epic. Heart. I don't know what that emoji's supposed.
I ain't gonna lie, I can, okay, boom, I can go, okay, look, this is the good thing, boom, boom, not the good thing, but, look, for one, liking this shit 4 days ago, that's fucked up, that's facts, liking this shit 4 days ago, fucked up, boom, that's that is fucked up, that's a whole nother conversation, that is crazy, I ain't gonna lie, you're so epic is insane, right, but, that was 5 years ago now. So that was way before they were together. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, this is obsolete. This is obsolete. That don't count. That was 5 years before a motherfucker, and baby, you ain't even accepted the motherfucker, so it can't count. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That motherfucker was shooting threes 5 years ago, baby. He done retired. He done put the jersey in the rafters, baby. I ain't lying, baby. He done put the jerseys up. You can't pull you can't pull the shit up from 5 years ago, man. That shit don't work like that. Now, him liking this shit 4 days ago is astronomically insane. But five years ago is nah.
Supposed to mean, y'all know, I don't know. But I know it don't mean nothing just friendly.
Yeah, them receipts don't
heart
count.
Emoji. You're so perfect.
That don't, he never said you was ugly though, baby. So these, like, shit, I can debunk them for him, baby. He never said you were ugly. Shit, that was before Kai.
I'm coming. Am I gonna be able to see you? This was in 2021. In 2021, Dad, you was trying to get up with me like you been knew what was up with me. I didn't even know none of this shit till I just seen you watching my shit on Instagram. After me and your mans then broke up, right? But you think shit so cool, you think shit so funny. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Now that I remember, when I first started fucking with Kai, and he did some shit that really bothered me, and I stopped fucking with him. As soon as I stopped fucking with him, you was DMing my friend, telling my friend that you wanted to fuck with me. Not knowing by that time, by the time you were DMing her, me and Kai hadn't already made up and came back together on some shit. So I let him know, like, yo, your friend don't know that we fuck with each other? And he said he do, but he asked me why. And I let him know, your friend is DMing my friend to try to fuck with me. He told me he checked you on that. Like, Des, you be so happy thinking that your friend is now single and is gonna be back outside.
I gotta see the proof on that. I gotta see the proof on that. Is because, see, I can't even comment on that because we gotta go off proof on that. I can't comment on word, but you just pulled up receipts from 4 years ago, 5 years ago, but you don't got receipts of that. You know what I'm saying? I
back bringing around, I guess, when in reality, the shit that y'all friend do for y'all, that should be enough. This nigga bought y'all not one, but 2 houses. Y'all are on y'all second house from him. That house that y'all are claiming, oh, he didn't buy it, we bought it. No, the fuck y'all didn't. And call my bluff. I want to get on here and say, oh, she's lying, we did buy. No, the fuck y'all didn't.
Reliant is the home of free electricity.
Bringing that up, and you've been spoiled your whole life is also crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Bringing that up, that's irrelevant to this situation. That's irrelevant to this situation. And I'm pretty sure that that's a sponsored house. I imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like. And if you know on why, if it's not a sponsored house, if you know why Kai bought that house. Hey, I know why he bought the house. If it's not paid for by a sponsorship, I know why he bought it. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Hurry and open up your city. It's going to be open really soon, bro. It's going to be open really soon.
It's me speaking. GiGi. I know the real. Y'all did not buy that house. Y'all ain't buy that house. Y'all ain't furnish that house. Y'all ain't do shit for that house. Now y'all do pay the maintenance on the house or the security on the house. Yes, as y'all should. Y'all live in it. But that house was bought by him. That house was furnished by him. So what's funny now? What?
Because he helped start Clover Boys, bro. He helped get them started and set them in that spot. I mean, wouldn't that be considered like a tax write-off?
What are we laughing at now? And then I can't speak on Rakai because he's a child. But if I could speak to Rakai's mother, Rakai would be back in fucking Syracuse. Best believe. Not only has this bought 2 cribs and furnished both cribs, y'all just got bust down for the Mafia-thon. Y'all all just got a really nice fucking chain.
Tax write-off. Business expense. Why would I buy a chain? My homeboy wants to buy it so he can write it off.
For the Mafia-thon.
What the fuck is this? Oh, we're finally loading in. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta turn it down. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta turn it down. Hey, bitch, we ain't freestyling right now. Shit, we gotta finish this up. We gotta finish this up. I ain't lying, we gotta finish this up.
But when I'm out buying APs for his birthday, where the fuck were y'all? I didn't see y'all at the dinner. Y'all ain't get no gift. He ain't get shit from y'all. But I'm the parasite. But I'm draining him. It's me. Y'all are men at the end of the day. And he's another man that is doing all of this for men. But y'all can't accumulate a couple dollars and shit, at least get him a book y'all see like to read. Y'all could have got him a book. A journal. Something. Hello. As much as he do for y'all, he ain't do half the shit for me that he was doing for y'all. And like I said, I'm not trying to really make it about materials, but if somebody...
Hey, y'all see he like to read is insane. Y'all see he like to read is crazy, boy. Her place she lives in, Kai bought her. I personally don't know. I don't know that. I don't know.
everybody's doing so much for me, why wouldn't I pour back into them how they're pouring into me? But I just want to laugh and kiki haha about me, about a breakup I'm going through over some dumbass shit I didn't do. Now, as for Brianna, the assistant, bring your ass to the front. I done had to check this too many motherfucking times. I hate a bitch that can't keep her nose out of other people's business, that don't know her place. Brianna ain't shit trash but that BBL you hiding up under all them fucking clothes, you wide back ass bitch. Like, why the fuck do you insert yourself in our relationship so fucking much? I done told this bitch, just do your job. It's your job to bring zebras and horses in the room. Why are you inserting yourself in my relationship? I'm not one of these little bitches he was fucking with before. I don't know what relationship y'all got to where you...
Hold on, it's the rainforest in the back. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, the rainforest in the back. Hold on. Hold on a minute. There we go. Wait a second. We gotta finish what we doing. We gotta finish what we doing.
I feel like you're so inserted in his love life. That's not your place. And I'm gonna speak on this too, because women, your man should never allow somebody to be so fucking comfortable to just insert themselves in your relationship.
Here's the difference on that, right? This is what I can say on that one, right? She is right when it comes to a regular person. But if that is his assistant, if she has been working for him for years, like literally years, she has been working together. The difference is, right? They're obviously like, they have a relationship to the point where that's his assistant, and her job is to look out for him in the best way, whether it's bring zebras and horses in the room, whether it's say what the best from the outside looking in, from the position that he can't see. Her job is to do whatever to benefit him and make the business run better, whether it's going and getting him a Starbucks drink, whether it's fucking holding the door, tying his fucking shoe, whatever the fuck it is. That's what she's supposed to do. So if somebody,
put your goddamn hands up, boy.
If somebody gives advice, hold on, bro.
Nah, say that.
If somebody gives advice, right, and especially if it's right, I know it's hard to swallow because it's the opposite sex, right? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But that is her job, though, man. I'm not saying, right, that he can have a girl best friend type shit, right? I'm not saying that he should have a girl best friend. That is his employee. That's been his employee for years. This ain't the first rodeo. So you have to, he's not gonna fire his assistant. What's he supposed to do? Fire his assistant? Should she mind her business when it comes to relationship things and kind of keep some opinions to herself? Of course, because it's not her rodeo. You know what I'm saying? It's not her rodeo. Yes, her job is to make the best situation for him, but shit, if he chose to be with her, he chose to be with her. So shit, he got to deal with the repercussions of that. You know what I'm saying? But she has been his assistant she has been his assistant for years. So that's also facts. You know what I'm saying? But it hits harder as a female taking that because they obviously have a closer relationship because they've been, she's had the inside scoop on his life for years. You know what I'm saying?
Anything we go through is between me and him.
So she not wrong for having a boy best friend. A boy best friend and an assistant that's on salary is different, baby. Having a motherfucker you text on a Finsta account behind his back and have to admit that you was wrong, and she admitted she was wrong, so I know you trying to take her side, but baby, she done admitted she was wrong, so you can't take her side on this. That's two different things, baby. That motherfucker paid 60, 70, 80K to that motherfucker in a year. That's two different scenarios. That's two different scenarios. That's two different things, bro. Two different things. If Bree was just his sister, you know what I'm saying, or his girl best friend giving the opinion, that's different. She's on payroll. She paid for that. That motherfucker she texted on a Finsta, which Kai did not know is not getting paid to be texted.
Niggas gone. Them niggas gone.
Come on now.
Why the f is your
Two different
assistant
things.
so far in our business? That's not your job. I don't give a f how old you are. Oh, that's like my brother. That's not your brother. I don't want to say too much, but Brianna, please stop playing with me. And to Brianna's, I don't know if you can't see shit clearly. I don't know how.
I'm just saying that's why she think it's okay to have a best friend. Well, she's obviously looking at it wrong. That's wrong for thinking. I ain't gonna lie. And then talking like this is manipulation. How can you even bring this up and then even think that them are possibly the same thing? This motherfucker's paid to do her job for years. This is years before she was even a thought, before he even said, "Ooh, I want a piece of that ass." Bree was there. So, you know, what's offense to offense is a fake Instagram account.
How long y'all been together? Cause I don't get in her personal business the way she gets in mine. But baby boy, if you knew better, you would do better. I want to be with him so bad. One time me and him got into it and yo, this is not funny. This is not funny. One time
so he should pick Bree over his girlfriend?
In the heat of the moment too.
Good God almighty. Bro, the way that some of y'all think blow my fucking mind. Like, it blows my mind, boy. So he should pick Bree over his girlfriend. Bree's his assistant. I just said that Bree should definitely mind her business on certain things because what's it called? Holy fuck, I got a four-wheeler in my goddamn ear, man. Hey, bro, park me somewhere, man. This shit in the background, gang. Anyways, hold on. Let me. I can't even. How the fuck I do this shit? How I do this shit? Cause this shit fucking my motherfucking, what's it called up, gang?
People be like, you know what?
Look, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Bree should have embarked her motherfucking it's crazy that y'all ain't getting what I'm saying. Like, some of y'all, most of y'all are, 95% of y'all are. But the fact that y'all think them are even the same thing, and I just said that Bree should mind her business regardless of if it's right or wrong. She can give advice, but you gotta give advice from across the street, not at the mailbox. If that goes over your head, it goes over your head. But you gotta give advice from across the street. If you say, hey, don't touch that skillet, it's hot, and they touch it, that was their decision to touch it. That's just what it is. You know? That's just what it is.
Fuck this shit. And then we come right back together. So we get into it one time. She texts him like, we're gonna get through this like we always do. Anybody that really loves you is going to... Hold on, let me see if I got the messages. Let me see if I got
But
it.
again, if they both said publicly, that's like his sister, that's like his big sister, that's like her brother. Saying some shit like that does not mean that she wants to be with him. That is her job, man.
Been having two phones.
That's her
Nothing
job.
was in neither one.
Been having two phones, nothing was in neither one.
I don't think I took a picture of that one, but I got pictures of everything the fuck else.
Some of y'all gonna think that I'm trying to side with the man.
Oh,
I'm
we're
not.
gonna get through this like we always do. If somebody loved you, they would da 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 da. I didn't know being an emotional support animal was a goddamn requirement on your job application. Do your job.
She's only hurt because it's a female and they're close, gang. Y'all know that. I don't give a fuck with nobody, man. Come on, gang. I'm not trying to side with the man, but all the female, every female pretty much in here is agreeing with me. See, look at all the females. Girl, now you tripping. She tripping. She tripping. Yeah, she hurt. Now, y'all know, bro. Because it's a takeaway. If they was blood sister, right? If they was blood sister and brother, right? That wouldn't be a problem. That text message would not be a problem. But because it's not blood, it's a problem. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. We gotta keep a spade a spade. We gotta keep a spade a spade. Come on, gang.
As like Aiden or 6ix9ine or Academics or just all of these blogs and pages and just weird ass people.
Her feelings are valid, but the behavior
Y'all
isn't.
are wrong.
Of course.
I've never dealt
Any
with
real
YoungBoy.
friend
I
gonna tell you
literally
what's
said
good
it.
and
I
bad
guess
for you.
everybody just
Exactly.
overlooked my post and was just like, she did
Exactly,
it.
bro.
She actually, Academics, I take that back. I think Academics said he doesn't believe it happened because they lied on him and said that
Now, what if they get back
it was
together?
him that stated it,
Again,
and he
that's
said he never
his
stated that.
decision.
But yeah, as far as everybody else, y'all talking about, oh, she
That's his decision, and Bree would have to be okay with dealing with her, and she would have to be okay with dealing with Bree. She would know what came with that.
fucking with YoungBoy.
She knew Bree before she got in the situation. She came into the situation with Bree there.
Never fucked with YoungBoy. I seen 6ix9ine say, "Oh, she's
It only matters because his assistant's a girl.
You are
gang.
a male that wears wigs. Why would I ever give a fuck what a that is not comfortable with his own sexuality say about me? Baby, it's okay. Just come out." Kai knows my character. He knows exactly who I am, how I move. He know I don't play that cheating shit. I don't play that lying shit. I don't play none of that. Like, he knows everything. This person that he is now, I know you guys feel like this is something new. This is something out of the ordinary. But when he came back from the Mafia-thon, this is exactly how he was. He wanted to start reading books. He wanted to start getting into clothes. We went to Italy for a little over a month. I was up every day, every night, sitting there with him as he made them as he designed them clothes, as he came up with this concept, as he was writing that book. He must have ripped the page out because the last page was fully of me. He must have.
That ain't something to brag about, baby. You his girl, man. That's what you supposed to do. If that motherfucker was to go buy a motherfucking McDonald's Happy Meal and eat every chicken nugget that bitch with no motherfucking water, no Coke, no Sprite, you gonna sit right beside him and rub his motherfucking back and say, chew your motherfucking food. That's the provider. That's the biggest streamer in the world. And he got off that Mafia-thon and took your ass to fucking Italy and gave you the blessing to sit beside him when he started that motherfucking clothing brand. That ain't something to brag about. That ain't no motherfucking bragging, right? The fuck you brag? The last page was about me, and that motherfucker ain't in the book no more, is it? That bitch ain't in the book no more, is it? Alright then. Ain't something to fucking brag about. See, that's that manipulative ass shit. That's that gaslighting ass shit. That's that gaslighting ass shit. That's what the fuck that, man, alright. And all the females in this bitch agreeing with me. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Call a spade a spade. Call a spade a spade. Fuck is she bragging about that shit for? That ain't shit to brag about. You supposed to do that shit cause you want to. Cause that's your man, cause you love him. You wanna take that trip and sit your ass beside him. Yeah, babe. No, I don't like that fabric. I like this fabric better. Make me a shirt. Yeah, I like this collection. You want me to try it on for you? What? Make a collection for the females. Yeah, I think the females will like this better. The fuck? Boy, alright.
Rip the fucking page out, though.
Alright.
But I was very accepting of this person that he's forming into because at the end of the day, I love him.
Shit.
And when you love somebody unconditionally, you're gonna love them for them and whatever comes with them. Like, it wasn't about who he wanted to be to me. I just really love him as a person. Like, now I'm about to get sad because this is unfortunate. Hold on, my camera's about to die. But before I make breakfast, I did want to finish up with what I have to say. It's so annoying when I see people say, oh, he's doing all of this or he's going through this because of the relationship that he was in and the breakup is causing him to change. And oh my gosh, this is what happens when a girl breaks a man's heart. I'm never the girl to break a man's heart, okay? But when Kai came back from Mafia-thon, this is who he chose to be. Before Kai left for Mafia-thon, we had an agreement and we had a plan. And unfortunately, when he came back, things changed, plans changed, and I was all for it. I'm all for people wanting to better themselves. I will never take that away from him. Like, when he told me, like, he wants to read, he wants to eat better, he wants to work out, he wants to do certain things. There was never a bone in my body that felt like, oh, hell nah, I'm gonna go against him because he's not executing the mission we had. Like, nah, like I stepped back and I just was there for him while he put his best foot forward.
She just said earlier she felt neglected though.
I was in Italy with Kai for over a month. I've done nothing but
It's the second time.
support him. So the fact that
I've done nothing but support him.
people are like, oh,
Listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this. Really turn your listening ears on, gang. Really turn your listening ears on. How you feel neglected and stuck? Come on, really turn.
I'm gonna go against him because he's not executing the mission we had. Like, nah, like I stepped back and I just was there for him while he put his best foot forward. I was in Italy with Kai for over a month. I've done nothing but support him. So the fact that people are like, oh, she changed him into this, she changed. No, this is who Kai truly wants to be. And despite me being hurt and
That's a bragging right. That's a bragging right, y'all. That's something to brag about. Is she trying to victimize herself, manipulate herself in the situation? Yes or no? Is she trying to somehow be that? Come on, you could feel neglected and be there for somebody at the same time. That's another combo for another day. I'm not trying to invalidate her feelings. The way that I can't even. The way that she is doing it is wrong. Put it that way. It's not adding up. She's contradicting herself. Put it that way. Put it that way. And if you don't see that, if you don't see that, well, and there's all the females in here that see it. This isn't males saying this. This is females. Because I know people on YouTube and shit probably watching it. He just agreeing with the man because he's a man. He don't get it. He just don't get it. I'm a realist. I'm going to get either side. I'm on with the right side. I'm the right side. Come on now. That's all I'm with. If she's right, she's right.
despite like things
Like,
going
it is what it
on the internet with me, like I can handle that shit. But when I see people talking bad about him, it just really hurts my heart. Like that shit is what breaks me. And I know some people gonna be like, girl, you so damn stupid. He's allowing people to say this and that about you online, when it's like, okay, just because a person is allowing things to go on doesn't mean you should change your heart. Like you should change the way you are. Cause honestly, I could be a cold, sour ass, but it's like, nah, like I'm not.
Victimizing, chat. Why? Chat, when you're that big, chat, I get what she's trying to say. In this situation, it doesn't work. This isn't some hometown relationship with 500 Snapchat views and 500 story views. He's the biggest streamer in the world. Anytime there's a rumor, anytime there's, okay, GiGi slept with YoungBoy. Yo, chat, I just want to let y'all know she didn't sleep with YoungBoy. We're good, guys. Have a good day. And she doesn't like McDonald's. Yo, guys, I just want to let y'all know she really fucks with the 10-piece with the barbecue sauce. Don't be saying bad things about her. Y'all, she does social media. She knows how this shit works. She knows that he can't just, she knows he has a full PR team. She knows how this shit works. Come on, y'all. I'ma keep it how it, I'ma keep it 100. I'm on the right side, gang. I'm on the right side. I'm not just taking his side. I'm on the right side. This ain't the right side. She knows how that shit works.
That's not me. I'm not gonna change who I am because of challenges or just certain things that I may face in life. And that's what people need to realize. A lot of people let situations turn them cold or bad or make them do things that they normally wouldn't do. And I think I just have some form of self-control where it's like, I'm still not gonna step out my body. Like I'm still me at the end of the day, and I'm still going to be me, and I'm true to myself. That's why when he felt like there was more to him than what he was doing, I was all for him doing whatever he wanted to do. I'm 21 and I know I don't fully know myself, but I know myself enough to know like this is like where I am and how I'm living is like how I'm going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy because I just be looking at like the position I'm in and like where I am in life, and I just really be thanking God. That's why I say y'all could never make me feel bad or make me feel like I should not be joyful about the things that I am blessed with. Like this is one of the worst times, but I still wake up every morning like thanking God.
Chevy Trucks, more dependability awards for trucks than
y'all can see, but look at this fucking view from my house. The view that I'm looking at right now, like this is me at 21 years old by myself. Don't get me wrong, when I pick up my phone and I see certain things, of course it brings me, it tries to bring me down, but it's like as soon as I put my phone down and I look around and I realize like what really matters, like that shit don't matter at all. And yes, it hurts because this has caused friction between me and a person that I truly, genuinely love, despite if y'all want to believe that shit or not. Like,
all y'all are saying Kai bought that house. All y'all are saying Kai bought that house. Did he buy that house? I'm not going to be the guy to say it, but all of y'all are saying he bought that house. I see no, he didn't. He didn't. No, he didn't. I see yes. I see yes. Not her house. He did not. So some females are saying he did. Some females are saying he didn't. That she's lying. I see more yeses than nos. Is it proof that he did? Is there a video? Like, was it on stream? She was rich and set before Kai? Yeah, she was rich and set as a baby. She just said that. Twitter said he was surprising GiGi with a new house. There is no proof. Okay, well then I'm not gonna comment on that because there's no proof. But y'all keep spamming that. So
I love that boy.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was just asking the question.
Y'all went wrong or what the fuck y'all thought y'all seen. Y'all barely seen anything. We barely would post anything for y'all to see. I'm about to read what my partner that knows me and knows exactly how I am when it comes to cheating or when it comes to stepping out or when it comes to doing certain things. Let me tell you what he said. I said to young boy. Mind you, this whole thing started over academics supposedly post or whatever. I don't know. This is what I was saying, right? Mind you, it's not a screenshot. It's just a copy and pasted message, right? And like I said, this is supposedly what I said to young boy. I don't know where the this message came from, but let me read it. I just can't do this anymore. You don't care about me. I tell you how I feel all the time. You just look over it. Coming to Vegas, seeing you only for a day, then you have your security telling me that I could leave it. I'm ready to go, ? I made up a whole lie to Kai just to be here with you. You come to see me, only stayed about 30 minutes. I asked you to stay the night with me. You never even said you would. Just give me a kiss on the forehead and leave, ? LMAO, Kentrell, we just don't need to talk. My feelings for you will never go away as long as I keep dealing with you. Then you're just playing in my face.
I'm not saying this is true. I'm not saying I'm not saying that she cheated with YoungBoy when I say what I'm about to say. That's not what I'm saying. But if it was really copy and paste, most people, when they prove something's not copy and paste, they click off and they scroll. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
I've been here for 2 days. Now today makes 2, and you only came by to see me once, with quote unquote. And he said, sound familiar? I said, no. Did you just fucking chat GPT me? He claims he copied and pasted the message from the messages, but he can't show me the proof that he has because it's gonna give away his source. And like I told him, if you feel as though your source then told you some truth, why would I care who your source is? Your source is fucking lying. I didn't type. First of all, I told him, I said, I don't even talk to you like that. And your source is dead ass wrong. Whoever the fuck typed that shit up or chat GPT, whoever the fuck did any of those things, why the fuck would you make me sound like a simp ass on a married man phone? Mind you, I got my own at home that I don't even talk like that to.
She could be telling the truth on that. I don't necessarily know. I think she's just yapping right now. We're gonna watch the Deshae video before we get off. So we're about to play RP, but the last thing I can say on that is I think for the most part of the video, and most of y'all agree with me, pretty much 97% be agreeing. Academics do be lying, though. He does. Academics does what he does for views, of course, 100%. I'm not talking about that situation right there. There's no point. I don't see no proof. I don't know if it's 100% confirmed. There's no point in me putting my opinion on it, because then I just put my hand in the fire, you know, knowing that I'm going to get burned pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave that one alone. But as for everything else, such as like the Bree situation, that only mattered because Bree was a girl. Bree was in the predicament she was in with Kai and already worked for Kai before GiGi came along. The Dez situation, the proof that she provided, was it was literally exempt. It didn't matter. That was 5 years ago. So he never came out and said GiGi's ugly. He never came out and said that. So all that screenshot proved was that he thought she was attractive. And if your homeboy was not dating her at 5 years ago, then that has no relevancy at all. And all the other things, bringing up going to Italy with him for a month 4 times. 4 times you brought up being in Italy with him for a month. You didn't talk about how good the vacation was. You didn't talk about none of that. You were saying, I literally went to Italy with him for a month. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you should want to do. As for her speaking on being prioritized and shit, he was the biggest streamer in the world, and even though he hadn't been streaming, he still technically is. He still holds the record. And I don't know, bro. There's so many things, bro. Man, there's so many things. She didn't cheat, gang. Everybody can say what she wants, say what they want. If you're texting a boy best friend off of a Finsta, which she had already admitted, that is cheating. That's cheating. If y'all were simply just friends, then you wouldn't go to a Finsta, gang. Like, if it's gonna be a problem, regardless, then don't do it behind the back, right? I get, you're trying to avoid the argument. You want to try to talk without, being caught. I get it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, I get it. I'm not stupid. But you also could have just took the repercussions and just text on your regular phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if that's truly just a friend conversation, text on the phone. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that's what it is, bro. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the reactor. I'm just giving my opinion. This was put in the public for opinion to be given. So again, don't shoot the messenger, bro. We're gonna react to Deshae's video before I get off.